On this bumpy beer tasting, I have Hopzilla. So Hopzilla is a double IPA. It says straight from the Green Mountains to your head. It is brewed by Lawson's Finest Liquids, and they are located in Waitsfield, Vermont. This comes in at 8.7% ABV, so it's a pretty big one. And this beer is 8 days old at the time of this tasting. So let's go ahead and crack this open and give it a pour. First time ever having this one. The only other one I've had from Lawson's is their Sip of Sunshine, which I'm one of those that's kind of like on it. Right. This does have some definite hop aromas coming off of it right now. The head on this is a tight white bubbled head. Coloration looks a little bit darker on the camera. It looks more towards like an orange, but it's actually kind of this light gold coloration, and does have good clarity. So, all right, let's go in for the aromas. Okay, so this one, gonna give it the 6 out of 6 for the appearance. The aromas coming off pretty strong on it. Quite nice. Had a dankness, pininess. Then there's this mango. The mango kind of is what is the leftover dominating note. After I start picking up on that mango, that's mostly what I could pick out. Still some of the dankness too in the background. There is a sweetness in the aroma on this, so I'm sure that's coming up from the malt, especially being 8.7% ABV. I'm gonna give this the 10 out of 10 for the aromas. It's coming off quite nice. So let's go in for the first swig and find ourselves some flavor notes. So, cheers. For the flavors, first thing I was picking up was the malt notes. It had this bready to biscuity type malt presence. And there's this resinous, piney note coming from the hops. This tastes like, it tastes sticky. It tastes like there's like wet hops oozing throughout. It has a building bitterness. The bitterness really doesn't seem to be there at first. It's got quite a bit of that malt backbone to it, and then the bitterness just builds and it just lingers on and lingers on afterwards. And you're basically left with that kind of like piney bitterness. It's not like a bad pine. It's like a different pine. Pretty good. Seems to be about a medium body on this one. Lower side of the medium carbonation level. So for the flavors, gonna give this an 18 out of 19. The body on this, 5 out of 5. My overall, I'm really digging this double IPA. This is kind of what I would expect, you know, if I was gonna go out and order a nice double IPA. This thing, it does basically kind of, I don't know, it just has some nice, the scripture here on the side, it almost does it. I don't know. Anyways, for Lawson's finest liquids, Hopzilla double IPA. Get the BuMpY. You already did the math on it. 49 out of 50. This is an excellent beer. Definitely recommend grabbing this one if you guys can get Lawson's in your area, which they do distribute a lot further than they used to. This is a kick-ass beer. I'm enjoying it. Thank you guys for watching, and cheers.